grade. All right, I told you guys we were going to be playing a game today. So let's go ahead and jump in. I'm going to share my screen so we can get started. Okay, so the way this game is played is we have some rhythms down here at the bottom. All the rhythms with the check mark underneath are the rhythms that you might hear. What's going to happen is you're going to hear a rhythm that is played. You only get 3 tries to hear it. And then what we have to do is recreate that rhythm by moving these little blocks to the top of the screen. So you ready? Let's do it. Okay, so first thing we got to do is we're going to slow down our tempo because we don't want this to be too crazy fast. I'm going to hit play and we're going to listen. Here we go. Okay, so let's listen to that again. Now, we only get 2 more times to listen to it. So the goal is to be able to figure it out on the first try. So let's listen to it again. You'll hear 4 clicks, and then it jumps into the rhythm being played on a snare drum. All right, so let's listen again. Okay, so it sounds to me like the first beat was pretty fast. So which one of these do you think it would be? Do you think the fast one would be a shh, no sound? No, it definitely wasn't no sound because we heard something happening there. Okay, so do you think it would be a ta? No, it wasn't a ta because ta is just one sound on one beat and it went a lot faster than that. What about TT? I don't think it was TT either. So that only leaves with one choice, and that's the tika tika. So we're going to move the tika tika up. Okay, but we still have a few more beats to get. Now, I think I distinctly heard on the second beat the pattern slow down and just do one tap. What do you think? Yeah, you think so too? Okay, so we're going to move this up, but I forgot what the last 2 beats were. So let's listen to it again. And notice I was keeping a steady beat so I could tell what was happening on each of the beats. So you know what it sounded like to me? It sounded like either a TT or a tika tika happening on beat 3. What do you think? Yeah, if you said tika tika, then you're correct. It was a tika tika. Now we have no more listens, so we can't hear the rhythm again. But what do you think was on the last beat? Definitely wasn't a tika tika. Definitely wasn't a TT. So it was either a ta or a sh. What do you think? Yeah, I'm thinking it was a should too. So let's move our should up and let's check our answer. See if we were right. All right, it looks like we were correct. Okay, so now let's move on and do another rhythm. Let's listen to rhythm number 2. Ooh, there wasn't a lot of sound in that one. Okay, let's listen to it again, but what I want us to do is tap a steady beat as we're listening. Okay, here we go. Okay, so it sounded to me like we had another fast beat situation happening on beat 1. So which one do you think that would be? That's right, it's the tika tika. So we're going to move the tika tika up. Okay, now, did you notice something interesting about beats 2 and 3? Listen to it again. Yeah, nothing was happening on beats 2 and 3. So that means we're going to have to put a what? That's right, a sh, then another sh. And what was on the last beat? That's right, it was a ta. It was just one sound, one beat, and it's done. But let's make sure we were right. Okay, cool. We totally rocked that one out. Okay, so far we got 2 correct and 0 incorrect, okay? All right, now let's play our rhythm. Get your steady beat going, and let's see if we can get this by only listening to the rhythm twice this time. Here we go. Okay, what do you think the first beat was? TT, that's right. I clearly heard bump, bump on that first beat. What do you think about the second beat though? Do you think it was another TT or do you think it was a ta? Which one? I'm thinking ta too. Yeah, if you said ta, that's kind of what I'm thinking as well. All right, what about our third beat? That one seemed to go pretty. Let's listen to it again so we can get those second two beats. Here we go. Okay, it sounded to me like the third beat went pretty quick. There's a bunch of sounds. What do you think? That's right. So if there's a bunch of sounds, that means it has to be tika tika. And what do you think was happening on that last beat? Yeah, I know. It was either a ta or a sh. What do you think? What do you think? Ta or sh, ta or sh, ta or sh? I kind of think it was a sh too. So I'm going to put this one up. Let's see if we're right. Hey, look out. We are doing really good. Let's listen to another one. Here we go. Okay, okay. What do you think's on beat one? Tika tika! You guys' ears are getting good. Awesome. Okay, what do you think was happening on the second beat? Do you think we need to listen to it again? Let's listen to it again. Here we go. Yeah, I'm thinking it was a show too because the sound just completely stopped on beat two. There was nothing happening there. All right, now what about beats 3 and 4? Yeah, it sounded to me like it was a two. I can't talk today. It was a couple of tas because we had tika tika ta ta. Sounded very similar to what we heard, but let's check our answer. We got it right. We are awesome. Okay, let's do one more like that. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna back it up to our opening screen, and I want to leave in this funky looking rhythm here with the little teeny tiny 3 on top of it. Do you see it? Yeah? Now, what that is, it's called a triplet. And a triplet is actually 3 sounds on one beat. So over here, we have 2 sounds on one beat, 3 sounds on one beat, and 4 sounds on one beat. So let's listen to how those 3 sound different. All right, so let's do just one TT. You ready? 1, 2, ready, go. TT. Did you hear that? Now do a tika tika. 1, 2, ready, go. Tika tika. Because that's a whole lot of sounds you got to make on one beat. But here we're going to back off that and we're just going to make 3. So we go triplet. Say that for me. Triplet. We're only making 3 sounds on the one beat. So let's include all of these sounds. Set it to 3 listens. Hit start. Okay, so now that means that the rhythms can contain any one of these patterns down here. So you better be listening hard, okay? So let's listen for the first one. Whoa, goodness, that was a lot of stuff happening. Let's listen to that again. Okay, so I definitely heard what at the beginning? Yeah, I'm thinking TT too. And then it seemed to speed up from the TT, but it wasn't fast. So that's got to be the triplet. And then it got even faster. So that's got to be the tika tika. And then it just simply slowed right down and ended with a ta. Let's see if we're right. So you really got to listen to each one of those rhythms. So what we're going to do now is we're going to back out of this. We're going to drop down and we are going to move into another game. Game number 2. So basically this time what they're going to do is they're going to take some of these rhythms that you've been learning and they're going to put them together in 2 beat blocks. And it's going to be our job to listen to these rhythms and put them in the correct order that they happen, just like we did with the other one. But this is going to be a little trickier this time because now we have 8 rhythms to listen, 8 beats to listen to, and it's going to be played on a melody. It's not just going to be played on a regular rhythmic beat, okay? So here we go. All right, now, just like earlier, we got to listen, So it sounded like it started, ba, da, da, da. Let's listen to that again and make sure. Okay, so what do you think? Red block, blue, green, or yellow? Definitely thinking red. So let's put red up here. And I heard ba, 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 ba. So what do you think that second one was? It was either the blue or the yellow block. Okay, let's take a chance and go with yellow. Ba, 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 ba. Let's listen to it again and see if we can catch the second part. All right, so I heard bum, bum, bum. I heard three sounds. What do you think? Blue block for sure. And then our last part has to be the green block. So we got to use all four blocks. Let's see if we're right. Got it. All right, let's move on to the next one. Listen carefully. Ooh, tricky, tricky. Let's listen to that beginning part again. Bum, 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 bum is how we started. What do you think? Well, that's four sounds, so it's got to be that one. Bum, 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 bum. Maybe the red block. Now, we only have one more chance to listen to it, so we don't want to listen to it just yet. Okay, so let's try the red block. Let's listen to it one more time. Okay, I don't think it was that red block there. Bum, 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 bum. I heard three beats. And then maybe that one, and let's try that. Let's see if our answer is correct. Incorrect. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch the red block and the blue block. Instead of three. Let's try another one. Bum, 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 bum. So I'm thinking bum, bum, bum. Three back to back. Red, I'm sorry, blue or yellow. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, we're gonna go with blue. Good job. Let's listen to it again. Okay, bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. What'd you think? Yeah, that's got to be the yellow, because notice the three. If it's the blue block, and it's three sounds back to back. But if it's the yellow block, it's a pause on the first sound, and then it moves into the next one. Bum, 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 bum. All right, and then it sounded like, and we're going to listen to it one more time just to make sure, that it kept going through some beats without stopping in the next one. So I'm thinking the green block. You're probably thinking the green block too, but let's listen and find out. Okay, I'm thinking green. It sure did sound like green. And then, of course, red is the only one left. Let's see if we're right. Very cool. Let's do one more. Here we go. Okay, let's listen to that again to catch the first beat. All right, so bum, bum, bum. Which one would that be? It's definitely going to be the yellow, because we had three sounds, but it's a slow sound, then a couple of quicker sounds. All right, and then bum, 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 bum. You thinking that one? Yeah, let's go with green, because if it's four sounds, then it's got to be this green. And then let's listen to it one more time so we can see if we can catch the last two beats. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Bum, 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 bum. Sounded like it came at the end. So we're going to move that one over. So that means these blocks are going to go in the middle in some order. Which one do you think goes first? Blue or red? Blue, okay. And then, so if that means red is left, we have to put it here. Let's see if we're right. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna move into a new level. So let's go to level, you know what, let's jump all the way to level 4. I think you guys are good enough for that. So notice in level 4, we've added tiki tika ta and ta tika tika. Okay, so let's choose melodic and let's give this a try. Listen carefully. Ooh, tricky. Let's listen to that beginning again. All right, so I heard dum dum dum. So we're gonna go with that one first because that's 3 sounds back to back. And then we had a slow sound followed by a long series of fast sounds. So in order to make that work out, we've got to put that one here, that one there, because notice we've got our ta, and then we've got tika 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 tika. So it was a whole bunch of tika tikas. And then it ended with these 4 beats that were moving kind of slow. Let's check our answer. We got that one right. We only got it in 2 tries. Very, very cool. All right, let's do one more like that. Okay, so I heard bum, 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 bum at the beginning. That was how many sounds? Let's count it. Bum, 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 bum. 4 sounds. Okay, so the only one down here that's 4 sounds only has to be this guy. So we're going to move him up. Okay, let's listen again and check the next beat. All right, so I heard da 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 da, da 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 da. That's 5 sounds, but they went by really quick. Da 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 da. So it's got to be the red block. And then I heard bum ba da da da, bum ba da da da. That's 5 sounds again, but with a slower sound at the beginning. And then bum bum bum. It's got to be that 3. Let's check. Let's listen to it to see. I think we're right, you guys. Let's check it. Good job. We are so good at this. We are so good at this. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to back out of this and we're going to go to level 3. And level 3 has that triplet that we were looking at in the previous game. Now remember, the triplet kind of gave us some fits, trying to figure out where it fit in the pattern. And this is a much longer pattern, so you really got to listen hard because we only get 3 tries to listen. So here we go. Okay, so bum 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 at the beginning. What you think? Bum, bum, bum. That's 3 sounds. But I don't think it was a triplet because you look very carefully at the triplet box. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 sounds. But we only heard 3 sounds. So what's the only one down here that's 3 sounds? Well, it's got to be that one. Okay. And then the next one sounded like 4 sounds. Let's make sure though. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. That's 4 sounds. So it's got to be the green block. Bum, 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 bum. It's 4 sounds again, but it was kind of this weird da-da-da instead of just a straight bump, 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 bump like we had on that green block. All right, and then it seemed like there was a pause and then another toss, and that's the only block we got left, so that's got to be it. Let's listen to it and make sure we're correct. I think we're right. Let's check our answer. We are awesome. We are so awesome. Okay, let's do another one like that. Here we go. Okay, at the beginning I heard bum, 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 bum. How many sounds is that? That's 4. Now, is it 4 straight sounds or kind of offbeat sounds? Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, it sounds like straight sounds. So we're going to go with this T, 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 T. Let's listen to it so we can catch beat 2. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. 3 sounds, which is the only one that's 3 sounds? Blue. Okay, good job. And then it sounded like there was a pause with a ta, and it had bum 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 bum. 4 sounds again, but there's a little bit of an offbeat there. Bum 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 bum. So we got to move that one there. So let's check our answer. Ah, check our answer. We are correct. Very good. Let's listen to one more. Okay. Ooh, that was kind of tricky. I think at the beginning, though, I heard da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. 4 sounds, but it was offset sounds. So do you think it's T, 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 or da-da-da-da, triplet ta? What do you think? I think it was the triplet ta, too, because it was 4 offset sounds. Now let's listen to it again. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. 4 sounds again, but it sounded like 4 straight sounds, so it's got to be what color? What color? Green, that's right. And then there was a bit of a pause. And then here, but let's listen to it again to make sure. Oh, I think we're right. Let's check our answer. You're awesome at these. You guys are like finding those correct blocks. You are so, so good. All right, so now what we're going to do is next week, I'm going to show you some really cool looking rhythms, because in order to play the Jumbo Mambo game that's got the Jumbo Mambo rhythm monster in it, you're going to have to know some of these weird offset rhythms, like the triplet that we just did today, but also some rhythms we call te and ti. I wonder what those could look like. So next week, we're going to learn about the te and the ti so we can prep you guys to play the Jumbo Mumbo monster game, okay? All right, cool. So I will see you guys soon. Make sure that you go in and you take your quiz. As always, I love that you guys are so actively taking those quizzes, doing these lessons, and putting your names on those quizzes so you can get credit. So make sure you're either going to your quiz from the link in the description below this video on YouTube. It is embedded into your folder for week 5 in Schoology, or you can go back to my website for week 5 and find the link to the quiz. No matter how you get there, just go get there and take the quiz. All right, but I will see you guys later and getting you ready for the Mumbo Jumbo monster game, okay? Bye.